Hello, people. Hopefully, you guys are all right. So, Pakistan are about to lock horns against England in the second test from August 27 at the Lord's historic venue. And right now, when we talk about Pakistan's preparations, so yeah, clearly there are questions, there are concerns. Hopefully the green shirts will address that because it is pretty much required. But one of the good news that emerged for the fans of Pakistan cricket is that Babar Azam took part in the training session. He returned to training session and engaged in full-fledged session, and it's a good sign for the Pakistan cricket fans. But yeah, despite this update, plenty of boxes to be ticked. Umar Gul, the Pakistan's bowling coach, he has confirmed that Babar Azam took part in the training session with verve completely, and he's likely to play the second test. And there is a debate because the way Pakistan got drubbed at the hands of England in the first test in Leeds by innings and 103 runs. So yeah, the fans, the people, the cricket fans, the experts, all of them are now banking on Babar Azam's return, and they really hope that Babar Azam will shine as well. And if even though if he will not shine, maybe his presence will play the role, but still, it's a disappointing performance for Pakistan in the world. The cricket experts from different parts of the world, they're raising questions over the performance of Pakistan in the recent times. And now we slipped to ninth as well after that shortcomings once again. And remember, if you talk about another positive, is that stats. Yeah, stats, because Pakistan are about to play at Lords, and they won their last three test matches at Lords, and it's a history for Pakistan that really suits them because what we did back in 2009 men's T20 World Cup and 2017 Champions Trophy, it's front of you guys. So maybe this may help them psychologically, because now I got tired of listening that this team faces psychological issues. If you talk to the sports psychologists, they will also say, who are covering cricket, that Pakistan cricket are suffering from mental block. But mental block is one of the aspects. Other aspects also include the training, the skills, the endurance, the resilience. So whether they are ticking that boxes, I leave this question to you guys to have your say. By the way, so there will be many questions to whom they will stick to, or whom they will drop, and whom they will be, and whom they will include actually. So probably Azanaves or Imamul Haq. One of them will be dropped. One of them will be dropped, probably, and you never know that you will allow Shan Masood or even Abdullah Shafiq to open along with one of the openers that they will stick, whether it be Asada West or Imamullah. So, Abdullah Shafiq, who played for the first time at number 3 in the Caribbean in the second test in Port of Spain, and he scored that terrific 160 in the first innings, followed by that unbeaten 24. So, more likely, I think so, they will stick with Abdullah Shafiq at number 3, and probably if they dropped one of their openers who played in the first test, then they will promote Shan Masood up the order because he has that history of opening for longer period of time, even in the county he played for, the captain for. So that's it. And yeah, when you talk about the bowling, so definitely the green shirts will look to change, to make the change in the bowling as well. Maybe they will drop Abdullah, maybe they will drop Muhammad Ali or Khurram Shahzad, one of them. And maybe they will induct Ubaid Shah, But I personally believe is that they should include Amir Jamal, because Pakistan also need depth in the batting order and down the order as well. Because what we saw is that the tailenders are not taking the responsibility. They are not grabbing the opportunities with both hands. And what I believe is that they should focus on this thing as well. But what I believe is that Amir Jamal should be inducted, but there will be concern that how the tailenders approach. We have seen the tail got exposed badly in the Caribbean as well, and now even in the first test. And the senior batters should also take the responsibility to ensure that they not only just expose the tailenders, but they should also protect them and lead them, because this is what is expected from the senior players who stolen too much spotlight. And when there is a need of her to improvise, to flourish with the bat, and they are just going back to the square one, which is not a good omen for Pakistan cricket at all. So Pakistan really need to flex their muscles with contempt against the English side. Remember, the controversy continues to hit them as well. That latest one is Brighton Cast nightclub incident. So England continue to face that was, and Joe Root was absolutely disappointed. He was furious during the press conference, and he admitted that he was angry over what happened with that matter. So, and remember that out of their 11 last matches in red ball cricket, they merely went on to win 3 matches. So yeah, Pakistan played absolutely substandard game, and that is why they just steered to that very frustrating defeat. So England really need to take the boxes, but still I believe that the way they inducted Dan Lawrence and Jordan Cox, two of the newcomers, they played brilliantly well. So you cannot say that this English side is weaker. Yeah, you can, though you can say that there are lapses to overcome, but still I believe that they are very healthy side. If you look at their bowling, how Oli Robinson is now spearheading. Even we have seen not only in the first test against Pakistan but against New Zealand, he was spearheading with the ball. And what about Gus Atkinson? He will be there as well. And the way Josh Tongue rose to the occasion was phenomenal. And what about Archer? It's a good sign that now he is getting that opportunity to play, and injury is not hurting him anymore. And people, his fans, will love to see him bowling more in Test cricket, because the kind of aggression he brings to the game is just remarkable. By the way, before wrapping up this video, you subscribe as well. But what I believe is that, yeah, many of the cricket fans from Pakistan, they are seriously looking that they really hope actually that Babar Azam will return as their captain, as the player as well. It is pertinent to note that he shown glimpses of brilliance in the Caribbean, and also he went on to bag the player of the series. He shared that award along with their all-rounder Justin Greaves. So it's a good comeback. And today even Umar Gul, he said that Babar batted well against the bowlers um, during the net session, during the training session, and he took part at the indoor training session at Lords as well, which is a good thing. It will be good to see. And there were photos that also surfaced the way Babar Azam was indulged into the practice session. So hopefully that will work. But other batters, senior batters like Rizwan Agha, obviously I believe that Shan Masood is still he can turn the tide, but others really need to take the onus as well. But talking about whether they will stick to Rizwan or they will bring Ghazi Goli, so I believe, yeah, they should stick with Rizwan, because he's more experienced. But he really need to, though he scored 41, but the way he got dismissed was not acceptable from the player of his caliber, because he's stolen the spotlight and now he is emerged as the senior most in the squad. So he really needs to play that way. He really needs to set the template for the French players out there and others who are waiting for their call to grab that opportunity to play in the international cricket. Have yours in the comment section. Omer Zahir signing off. Subscribe.